Hawks win! Hawks win! 2-1 in OT over the Dallas Stars! Deja vu much? Yes, the Chicago Blackhawks beat the Dallas Stars for the second game in a row in overtime with the same final score of 2-1. And what a game by the rookie netminder, number 32, Kevin Lankinen, who stood on his head tonight. Without Lankinen, the Hawks would have been blown out. He played strong. He was a brick wall out there tonight for your Chicago Blackhawks. Because the one goal he let in today's game was actually the first shot of the night. And after that, he basically put this brick wall up and said no. Lankinen looked great, and the Hawks gained another win in Dallas. And what a way to win a 2-game series against the Dallas Stars in Dallas by winning both of them in overtime. So, let's get to the shots on net per period. 9-10 in favor for the Stars in the first period. 8-13 in favor for the Stars in the second period. In the third period, it was 10-10. So it split, and in overtime, it was split 2-2. Total shots on net per team, 29-35 in favor for the Dallas Stars. Kevin Lankinen stood strong. He played with heart, and he made those big saves that bailed the Hawks out and gaining the Hawks momentum. Yeah, seriously, most of the saves that Lankinen made led to momentum swing for the Hawks. He looked great. The Hawks ended up gaining momentum, and they won the game. Face-off percentage, it was 39.4% to the Stars' 60.4%. Yeah, the Stars really won it at the dot tonight. But power play, the Hawks went 1 for 4 once again, to the Stars going 0 for 2. The Hawks shut down the Stars' power play in the 2-game set. Hits 11-25 in favor for the Dallas Stars. Block shots 19-13 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks. And well, giveaways, it was 12-15 in favor for the Chicago Blackhawks. And takeaways, the Stars took the puck more, 5-3. So right there, done and said. But the Hawks get the W because Kevin Lankinen. Without Lankinen, the Hawks probably would not have won this game. Hell, give Lankinen all 3 stars of the night. That's how good he was. The NHL gave Jake Ottinger the first star, even though it was clearly Lankinen who was the shining goalie tonight. He was outstanding, and the Hawks managed to get the 2 points. So, let's go into the goals of the game. Why not? Because there's only 3 goals of the game. Early in the first period, at 4:57 in the first period, Roope Hintz scores his 3rd of the season, assisted by Robertson, to make it 1-0 Dallas. This goal was set up by Robertson stealing the puck, feeding it up to Hintz, and Hintz walks right in because Suter misplays it, and Hintz walks in, dangles, and beats Lankinen on the first shot he faced. So, the Hawks are down early in the first period. For the first 10 minutes of the period, the Dallas Stars were pressuring, just playing in the offensive zone, getting shots on. Lankinen was standing strong. And then the Hawks gained momentum. They looked a little bit better in the second half of the first period, but they could not score. They had a total of 3 power plays in the first period. No goals came from it. So we go to the second period down by a goal. And Lankinen had to play strong, making big save after big save. Hawks had an early power play, did not get anything off it until at 14:04 in the second period. Scored by number 13, the former Dallas Star, Mattias Janmark. His 5th goal of the season, assisted by number 8, Dominic Kubalik, and number 23, Philip Kurashev on the power play, tying it up 1-1. Janmark getting a goal on his former teammates must have made him feel really good, because this goal was set up by a perfect slap pass shot by Kubalik. He shoots it. Janmark had his stick right down, ready to deflect it to the net, and it beats Jake Ottinger, and Janmark beats his former teammates on a goal. So the Hawks tie it up, and the Hawks have to make a few more big saves in the second period, but they started looking like a better team. Because in the third period, in my opinion, the best period the Hawks played, they looked like the better team throughout, but Lankinen had to make some beautiful saves. Jake Ottinger made some saves. But also, I forgot to mention in the second period, Jamie Benn almost had a goal, but he interfered with Lankinen. He kind of shoves Lankinen down to make it where it's impossible to make a save, but he coach's challenge and no goal right there. So third period, again, it was back and forth hockey. Hawks looked like the better team, but in the last about 5 minutes, the Stars were really pressuring and almost had a couple opportunities in scoring. They did not, so we need overtime. The Hawks lose the opening faceoff, so Kane comes out of off the ice to get more defensive setup with Janmark and Camp out there, and well, the Hawks have to lead to an opportunity for the Stars to almost score. Lankinen gets kind of hit by, I believe it was Fatsa, but no, Lankinen makes the save. Then the Hawks gain control, moving it up, and at 2:15 remaining in the overtime, at 2:15 in the overtime, scored by number 24, Pius Suter, his 5th goal of the season in the GWG in OT, assisted by number 38, Brendan Hagel, and number 32, Kevin Lankinen, for the GWG in OT for the Hawks 2-1 victory over the Dallas Stars. Yes, Kevin Lankinen gets his career first assist in the league, and he gets an OT win. Lankinen, what a beaut. He played outstanding. The Hawks gain it and win the game. And we now go home to Chicago to meet up against the Blue Jackets. So, what a great game by the Chicago Blackhawks and their young goaltender and Kevin Lankinen. He played great. Give him the all 3 stars of the night. He was that good. And so, down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are on tonight's action. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks!